Palantir is taking the tech industry by storm. They just created a better software than Microsoft, and this could push them to overtake the giant. We're looking at a 10 times growth in Palantir's stock price, soaring their market cap to $1 trillion. This is insane. But what exactly did Palantir do? Is there even truth to this, or just pure rumors? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. At the heart of any tech company is their proprietary software. And Palantir just forked a software from Microsoft, and apparently they've done a great job at it. They just might surpass what Microsoft has done. This is huge news. So stay tuned to know more about this latest update. Palantir has just forked VS Code. This move shows that Palantir is positioning itself for something massive, and it's clear they're aiming for a $1 trillion market cap. This will 10 times their stock price if it does happen, and they just might make it. Forking VS Code is a bold step, and it signals their serious intentions to dominate the tech landscape. VS Code, or Visual Studio Code, is an open-source code editor created by Microsoft. It's popular with developers because it's easy to use, fast, and supports many programming languages. But what does it actually do? VS Code has built-in tools for debugging, version control, and extensions, making it ideal for AI development. It's widely used in the AI field for writing machine learning models, data analysis, and other AI-related tasks. So, what did Palantir do to this open code editor from Microsoft? Palantir's decision to fork VS Code means they took the original version and created their own. By doing this, they can customize it for their specific needs, making it even more powerful for the work they do with AI and machine learning. Forking VS Code lets Palantir add new features, optimize the software for their platforms, and integrate it better with their products. This gives them an edge in AI development, and it could change the way developers build AI tools in the future. As Palantir develops their version of VS Code, they're likely going to improve it beyond what Microsoft has done. Palantir focuses heavily on AI, and their deep expertise could lead to new innovations in how VS Code is used for AI development. By building on top of Microsoft's already successful product, Palantir is positioning themselves to possibly overtake Microsoft's dominance in the tech world. With AI becoming more crucial every day, Palantir's move to enhance a key tool like VS Code could set them apart. They're not just competing with Microsoft, they might eventually surpass them. This is why Palantir's fork of VS Code is a sign that they're serious about becoming a tech giant. But despite this huge update, people still see Palantir as a dangerous stock to invest in. Why is this so? Well, those who are saying this might be right too. After all, Palantir is already trading at its prior all-time high. And to some, this is a significant spot for taking profits. But here's what you need to remember. This is a moment for caution. For those who are new buyers, it's a bit risky for them to buy at the top, especially when a lot of people are also taking profits. This is the reason why Palantir doubters are still vocal, especially now that the stock has returned to its all-time high. Many believe the stock is too expensive at this level. They argue that Palantir is a dangerous investment for those getting in at these prices, and they might have a point. When a stock reaches its previous high, it often becomes a target for profit-taking. Early investors might see this as the perfect time to cash out, which could lead to a pullback. But here's what's important. New buyers, on the other hand, might be jumping in based on the hype around AI and Palantir's future. The prevailing concern is that they could be buying at the top. Doubters argue that the stock is overvalued, especially considering its current price-to-sales ratio. They worry that Palantir's growth potential is already priced in, making it riskier for those just entering now. These concerns aren't without reason, though, as mentioned earlier. Stocks at all-time highs often face resistance, and the market can be unpredictable. While Palantir has strong fundamentals and a promising future, buying at the peak is always a risk. It's possible that new buyers could face a downturn if the stock pulls back from these highs. So, while Palantir's future looks bright, caution is warranted. The stock might be too expensive at this point, and those jumping in now should be aware of the risks. But here's what's even more terrifying. There's rumors running around that proves the doubters right. And if this is actually real, then it could start Palantir's pullback. One user on X shared a rumor that short interest for Palantir is going insane, hitting 300 million shares. This kind of number suggests that a lot of people are betting against the stock, believing it's bound to fall. And with this high number of people wanting Palantir to pull back, It just might happen in the next few days. However, it's not the end for Palantir's bull run. The shorters could be making a big mistake, and it wouldn't be the first time. They did the same thing with Tesla and Nvidia, and we all saw how that turned out. Shorters underestimated Tesla when it was on its way to becoming a giant. The same thing happened with Nvidia, which exploded in value despite all the bets against it. These investors haven't learned their lesson from 2022 to 2024. They didn't learn anything from shorting Tesla and Nvidia, and now they're repeating the same mistake with Palantir, as shared by a user on X. According to them, it's hard to understand why anyone would short a company like Palantir right now. Palantir has strengthening fundamentals and is improving its margins quarter over quarter. And with their earnings coming up, this could continue even more. A company that's doing this well in AI and defense isn't one to bet against. Shorting a company that's getting stronger financially doesn't make sense to them. The company is building a solid foundation for long-term success. Shorters are betting on a crash, but they're doing so without looking at the full story. Betting against a company that's becoming more efficient, more profitable, and more integral to AI advancements is a risky move. In the end, trying to short Palantir right now seems like a gamble. Sure, the stock might be volatile, and short-term pullbacks could happen, but the long-term outlook for Palantir is strong. Those who are shorting it now might end up losing out, just like they did with Tesla and Nvidia. But we'll never know. After all, no one can predict the market accurately. However, we can't deny that the tech sphere where Palantir is playing is spearheading the growth of the market. Data shows that the IT industry is still the king in the S&P 500. This highlights that Palantir, being one of the leaders in the tech sphere, has plenty of room for growth. Many had expected a sector rotation in 2024, but it hasn't happened. Instead, tech continues to dominate. Palantir's position in this landscape is strong. As one of the top players in AI and data analytics, it benefits from the continued success of the broader IT sector. This means that even with its stock at a high, there's still potential for further growth. The tech sector has proven resilient, and Palantir is in the perfect spot to take advantage of that strength. The market environment is still favoring tech, and Palantir is well positioned to keep benefiting from it. And this growth for Palantir could continue given their partnerships with both government agencies and commercial organizations have consistently been growing. Here's one of the latest updates with Palantir's commercial business. Palantir has partnered with Coca-Cola Austria for their transport data management. This partnership is significant because it shows how Palantir's technology can enhance operations in the food and beverage sector. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. This collaboration could attract the attention of other food and beverage companies, especially in the EU. They might see the benefits of working with Palantir and realize that the company can help them improve their own operations. If other companies start to follow Coca-Cola Austria's lead, things could really take off for Palantir. With its advanced data management tools, Palantir can streamline supply chains, optimize routes, and improve overall efficiency for these businesses. As more companies in the food and beverage industry recognize the value of Palantir's offerings, the potential for growth becomes even greater. This partnership is just the beginning. If Palantir can establish itself as a go-to partner for food and beverage companies across Europe, it could lead to explosive growth for the company. The future looks bright, and Palantir is in a prime position to capitalize on this opportunity. But what do you think about this? Let us hear your thoughts in the comments. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Palantir update might make you lose money, so don't risk it. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.